Hey, what's up, jabronis? We're trying to turn over a new leaf and start filming ahead of time. Keep up with our ninja stuff. Machete. Look at that. We might take a glance at this today. But today is the Stampede, Saturday Stockman Stampede with Terry's Knife, brought to us by Terry's Knives and Man Stuff. And we're going to look at this fella. I've been sitting on this thing for over a week. I missed out last week. I was on off shift and wasn't able to bring this one. I ordered this one the day that they dropped it, early enough that I got it the next day, the next morning. But we'll look at this fella. And we'll look at my Medford today, a little bit, just a little bit maybe, and Ramble a little bit. That's going to be number 24. 24, Rambling Man. Anyway, let's get after it. All right, guys, here we are. I've been debating on how I want to do this video and more or less what order I want to do this video in. But I just can't contain my excitement, so we're gonna do this Saturday Stockman Stampede. This one, everybody knows what this is. This is the what is it? I don't even know. Sea Dragon from Smoky Mountain. So I believe it's just a Caribbean blue that's been burnt. You talk about good looking. This is probably some of the best looking stuff they've done in a minute. There's a lot to this knife here for me today because this is my first 75 I've ever had. And all these guys on here, they talk about how great the 75 is. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And so I just had to absolutely get one, you know. So I guess we'll start like Mr. Terry does. We'll start around here. It's that bone is just absolutely gorgeous. I'm about to run out of light, so I can't go real long on this, guys. We got full polished nickel silver bolsters, brass pins, the gorgeous burnt Caribbean blue. I think that's corncob jig, I guess. I'm not sure. Backside, we've got minor gapping right here, but hey, what are you gonna do? Send it back and wind up with something worse? I mean, come on. So it's already got some stuff on it. I've carried this knife around a little bit, but we've got brass liners. I don't know, you call that a liner or a spacer in between these two back springs. We got a brass one in there too. On the front side, we've got the arrowhead shield, which I favor. You know, I kind of like the arrowhead shield. I would like it better if it didn't say case on it, but you know. And we're pinched. Our bolsters are pinched here. Which I don't know if I like the way that Rough Rider pinches theirs, but this one here isn't too bad. It's like everybody says, it's a pretty mohonking knife right here. The 75 is. What is it? They say it's like 4 1/8 or something. Or am I going to be crazy when I say it? It's 4 1/4 inch knife. So you drop this one down in your pocket, you know it's there. Unlike everybody else, I am going to start with the main blade on it. It doesn't have crazy snap, just the tiniest little bit, but hey, that doesn't bother me either. We're lasered. We've got lasered tangs, and I'm gonna have to go with everybody else. I like the stamp tangs myself better. This is 2024. Nothing on this side. I was wanting to kind of look at it, you know, just spend some time looking at it. This is another one of them dang ones that, it's just always nasty looking because it's so polished. That's a pretty good looking blade. I really like my copperhead better than this clip blade here, but it's nice. Now that's a good size knife there. It fits well. Here's a snap on in. And we've got a sheep's foot middle blade in the center. Of course, it's got something on it where I've cut something right there. On its stamp, it says, light, bear with me, USA 6375 SS. That's a real good looking sheep's foot blade right there. I mean, they've hit a home run with that knife blade. Golly, this thing's so dang dirty. I ain't gonna worry about it. How about that? They hit a home run with this blade shape. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I think they've hit a home run with this whole pattern. This is my first time having one, and my favorite blade, which is the spade blade. I'm understanding why a lot of these guys like these knives. This pattern, the 75 pattern. We got an SS stamp, nothing there. I'm not going to sit around and measure all the blades on this, guys. We've watched everybody else do it, and I mean, I could about guess what size this was before I even had it, because I've watched so many guys make videos on it. I think we may have slight rubbing between the sheep's foot and the spade blade, but that's not going to fend me off too awful much. I just realized that my camera is not filming the correct orientation, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix that or not. We're going to try and finish this video out, and if it doesn't work, I guess we'll try to film this again tomorrow. Hopefully we can rotate it and it'll still look okay. It'll look right. That's got me thrown off there, but I do understand why everybody's so crazy about the 75 Stockman now. It's a pretty bad dude, for certain. I'm trying to get these in a nice looking configuration here. This is absolute beauty of a knife. Scales to the pattern to the blade shapes. It's definitely built for heavy duty use, and I'm gonna have to figure out who I'm gonna holler at, try to get them to make slip for this. I'd like to carry it in the slip so I don't get it beat to death and horrible looking. Of course, I'm gonna use this knife, but I would like to I'm a sucker for nice leather, so I'll get somebody. I want to try and support everybody in the community that's making them. But there's that one. Well pleased with it. Well pleased. I understand why everybody talks about them. Will I get another one? If I could find a carbon steeled orange one, yeah, I'd get another one. But to buy another one that's stainless, and nah, I won't do that. But we'll take a look at this bad dude real quick. It's like I don't know that's what they really call it, but it's like a Gen 1 Medford Praetorian. It's in D2. Feels like it weighs about 37 pounds. Tonto, blade shape. Some people want to call this a fuller. I like it better when they call them blood groups, but we got a really nice grind on this thing. The tip's kind of trashy where I've really took care of it, you know. This is an OG hard user, so look at the blade stock on this thing compared to my hand. Look at that. Is that not ridiculous? If this thing gets dull, you can just beat on something with it. It is titanium lock side, liner lock. It's got tiniest bit of proprietary hardware, and then it's got security screws along through here. I don't think they use all this stuff anymore like they used to. We've got standoffs, a skull crusher, could be used as a glass breaker, a titanium pocket clip, and this massive D2 blade. Now we are going to measure on this bad boy here for a second so you guys can see how unreal this thing is. And I freaking love it. People freak out when you pull this thing out, but I love it. So we're right at 9 inches overall. It's a 3 3/4 inch blade, and it's going to be right at 3 3/4 inch cutting edge. As weird as that sounds, you know, because the cutting edge kind of lines up with the end of the handle right there. I don't know if I can easily show y'all the thickness. I don't know what the spec is on it. We're going to start right there around the 1 inch mark. So we're going to be at 3/16 thick. I think that's right. Let me pull it off camera where I can really look at it though. Yeah, it's going to be right at 3/16 blade thickness. I don't know, this thing is heavy, it's beefy. Tonto, crazy jimping on it. I mean, HT, I think you can handle this one, buddy. I think this will fit. Like I said, this is the OG. For some reason, I'm more drawn to like the originals, like not the updated. I want your first iteration of knives that you made, which is crazy because I don't have a Sabenza 21. Those are a little bit harder to obtain, I believe, than 31s. 31s, I can go out and buy 12 of them tomorrow. But the 21s, not so much. And the Incosis, sometimes they're a little bit harder to find, unless it's something real goofy. But we got a G10 scale, show scale. It's digital camo. All in all, this right here, this is a heck of a combo right here, guys. Tell me what you couldn't get done with something like that. You throw you a pair of Cobra pliers in there, you got it made. And I've rambled on, but I want to thank Terry for creating this tag. This tag has really, I mean, absolutely just blown up. And I'm running out of light. Birds are still chirping. The boys are out playing. And we're going to get off here. We're going to run, look at getting some groceries and stop by the discount tobacco store and all that. And we're probably going to stoke us a bonfire here tonight. I'd say it's right around 50 degrees right now, but it's going to start dropping off pretty cool here shortly. And we're going to stoke a fire and smoke a cigar and hang out. Might bring the movie projector out and watch a movie. But I appreciate you guys stopping by. Remember, you can like, subscribe, and definitely leave me comments. Tell me how ugly this thing is. I know there's going to be haters out there. You either hate them or love them, and I'm obviously following the hey, I love them category. Medford Praetorian in D2 from Medford Knife and Tool. And we got the Case 75 Stockman from Smoky Mountain Knife Works exclusive. Sea Dragon or something. I seen old TC up there wading in the water with his pants rolled up like he was catching them, like they was dang tadpoles or something up there in the dang little water feature they got inside Smoky Mountain. But I thought that was kind of funny though, you know. But we'll catch you guys on the next one. Hey, don't forget, tell your friends and to share and tell me this crazy guy up here in Tennessee and just ramble about knives. And he loves them orange knives. We posted a video yesterday afternoon about orange knives, and Had a couple cool orange knives on there. And yeah, we're crazy about knives. Holler at me, guys. See you.